Hey. I think that's probably long enough. Yep. I don't know if we can take on these. No, maybe we can. Try Quankers to the north. Seething Bowl. Jungle Vortor, Quenker. Nice. Mission's gonna be right next to a Dark Jedi. And these guys better give me 900 creature handler XP. Yeah, 944. Alright. Oh, 55% energy resist. Plus they intimidate and blind. These guys are not fun to fight. Mobius, what guild are you in? Currently, I'm in my own guild, which is SWGU. Unfortunately, we're not accepting new members right now because at some point soon, I'm going to be disbanding it and forming a new guild. But I don't know exactly when that's going to be. Probably not until after I finish this tune. And I've been saying that I'm going to be doing that for like the past 2 or 3 months, and I still haven't done it, but there's like very few people that still play that are in the guild. But our roster is like 450 members. So instead of going through 450 members and kicking out probably the 425 of them that don't play anymore, I think it's faster to just disband the guild and reform it. So that's what we're gonna do. But I don't know when I'm gonna do that. Like I said, I'm probably gonna wait until I'm done with this character. Word Cop, how many characters do you have on Basilisk? Oh, okay. Good. Just making sure you have an available character slot. Did Zaza just die? Holy shit. I don't know what your commands are for tricks. Ugh. I missed the shot when he was knocked down twice. Ugh. The blindness is so bad. Damn it. Poor Zaza. Gonna get no XP for this. So what's the fastest way to get the pet's health back? Because my stims suck. I should at least get medic XP for healing my pet. About feed. Does she drink brandy? No. That would be pretty funny if you could give your pet brandy. Whoops. What's up, James? Yeah, I'm streaming. Trying to get this character to Master Creature Handler. Yeah, man, I mean, I'm on a couple different Discord servers, but I don't usually talk on a lot of them. Like, I have my own channel, and I'm on the Basilisk one, and actually my whole list is full of Discord servers. I'll join yours if you want me to join your Discord, but I don't speak Portuguese, so I don't know how much I'd be able to talk to other people. But yeah, what I said in Steam is pretty true, because a lot of people ask me to group up with them in games and stuff, and people want me to like go run missions with them in Galaxies, and sometimes I wish that I could, but the truth is, like, if every person that asked me to group up with them, if I did, then everybody else would ask me, and I would end up having no time to do anything else. So my policy is kind of like just say no to everybody, that way it's fair, which sucks, but it's the best way to keep it fair. I hope that makes sense. That being said, I haven't made an official announcement for this yet, but once I'm done with this, getting this character to have a completed template, which is probably going to be with sometime in the next week or two, I'm going to be doing some sort of, I don't know what to call it. I've been calling it a project, but it's not really a project. I don't have a better word for it right now. I'm going to be doing some special event in Galaxies on the Basilisk server. I don't know if you still play there, or if you ever played there. I feel like you did, but I could be confusing you with someone else. It's going to be something that will allow other people to play with me, but it's going to require you to create a new character on the server. So if you play and you want to group up sometime, make sure you have an available character slot, And just keep an eye on my channel because I will be doing an official announcement for it once I know exactly when it's going to start. Dude, stop missing. Oh my god. Like, literally, the time it takes them to reapply the blind effect is faster, is a shorter amount of time than it takes me to fire off a shot. So it's literally like I fire a shot and miss, my blindness wears off, and before I can fire my next shot, I'm blind again. It's so dumb. Come on, just finish him. Thank you. Well, it's not like that once you master the profession. Once you get more rifle speed skill mods, like if I were to go out and buy some rifle speed clothing attachments, it would be a lot faster. Right now, we really need, see, like if I get rifle abilities 4, that gives me another 10 rifle speed, and then at Master Rifleman you get plus 20 rifle speed, which is a huge, huge increase in attack speed. A Master Rifleman with the right clothing attachments can fire a rifle at the same speed that like a pistolier can fire a pistol. So the slow attack speed is really only a bother during the grind. Yeah, no, I have a spray stick that I was using for a while, but one of the viewers, Skoback, hooked me up with this T21, and it's pretty decent. Why was the group disbanded? So what's cool is we actually have enough XP to train Concealment 4 right now, which obviously we can't do because we don't have 2 or 3. But you can kind of look at it that way and see how much more XP we actually need. If we already have enough to train this, we only need the amount that it takes to train these two. And that's all the rifle XP we need. We're going to need a little bit more combat XP. But Master Rifleman you don't need anything for, so really it's just Creature Handler that we're worried about. Miss. Hit. Hey, the Wheat King, how's it going? It's been a while since you've been able to check in on what's going on. You still in ATC training? Shoot, no, man. I passed that shit back in January. I've been at my facility since January. As a matter of fact, I just became tower certified a couple days ago. So I finished training on ground and local. So I can now work all the positions in the towers, in the tower basically by myself. I still need general supervision, they call it. In other words, I can't be by myself up there. There needs to be somebody up there who's been certified for like at least 6 months, just in case something happens that I haven't seen yet and I need to ask a question or something, that there's like a backup. But technically I'm able to work the position by myself, which that's cool. And now, actually, on either Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm going to find out what date I actually have to go back to training to take a radar training course so that I can start training on the radar positions at my facility. But that training only lasts about 5 weeks instead of 3 months, so that'll go by a lot quicker. But yeah, I've been working as an actual air traffic controller since January. It's kind of a shame because I'd love to share like pictures and videos and stuff with you guys, but I also don't know how great of an idea it is letting everybody on YouTube know where I work. It's kind of makes me feel a little sketchy. So I've been keeping most of my discussions about it rather general. So it can be an option for you. They do off-the-street hiring. That's actually how I got in. Now, I am a pilot, and I worked at the FAA Tech Center, so I did kind of have a background in aviation, but since I didn't go to an aviation, like an FAA certified college, and get like a degree in aviation, or I didn't come from like a military background in aviation. None of that. I was actually considered an off the street hire into the air traffic control program. So it is possible, and there were other people that actually passed with me that were completely off the street hires with no background whatsoever in aviation. So it is totally doable. However, getting your foot in the door is a pain in the ass. Not only did it take me 3 times to get in, you can only apply whenever there is an FAA public bid. And there's an age limit. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Actually, it doesn't matter. You don't have to tell me. But I believe right now the age limit is 31. So if you're older than 31, then you're too old. I believe. I'd have to double check. There were rumors of them bumping it up to 36, but I don't know if that ever got passed. You basically need to go to the usajobs.gov website and do a search for air traffic controller. If you do it now, nothing's going to come up because they had a public bid at the end of July, and it was only posted for 2 days. Within 2 days, they had like a couple 100,000 applicants, so they closed it. And that kind of gives you an idea of how many people are trying to get in. It is rather low for an age limit because I think there's mandatory retirement at 55. Because just due to the nature of the profession, they don't want, older people working it due to health concerns. So yeah, just go to usajobs.gov, make an account, and just every once in a while, man, like search on there and see if there's going to be a public bid. There are a couple websites that you can go to that like are for potential people to get in. I think one of them's called Stuck Mic, STUCKMIC, like Stuck Microphone. The other one I think is called Point65, the words, POINTSIXTYFIVE.com, I believe. I would just Google them. And people on there usually will let others know, like, hey, there's going to be a public bid from this date to this date or whatever. But honestly, since they just had one at the end of July, I don't know how long it's going to be until they have another one. It could be a couple months. But without going to like an aviation school or without joining the military first, that's really your only way in. And then even if you do get in through that first step, the process that you have to go through between the time you submit your resume through USA Jobs to the time you end up actually going to Academy is over a year. It is very slow. Very, very slow. Because there's a bunch of different things that they have to do. Like, you have to take a personality test. You have to take a skills assessment test. You have to take, like, some sort of test to see if you're crazy. I'm not even kidding. I had to take I think there's like 250 yes or no questions, or like true false questions, that ask you questions like, do you own a weapon? Or like, or do you like guns? Or like, have you ever heard voices in your head? Or like, some of the questions were like, you know, okay, I understand why they're asking this. And some questions were like way, way far out there. Like, one of them was like, have you, I kid you not, one of the questions on this test was, have you ever tried summoning a demon? I'm not making this up. It's just... Anyway. But what's cool about it is, like, that test, you actually kind of have to answer honestly. Because if they... I don't know how they determine this, but if they determine that you have lied on, you know, a certain number of questions or whatever, they'll actually flag you, and then you need to have a face-to-face interview with like some psych person or whatever, and that person has to deem you like mentally stable before you can continue. For example, one of the questions on there is, I have never told a lie. True, false. Obviously, if you're like just going through the questions, choosing like the best answer, you'd be like, oh, I've never told a lie? True, of course that's true, because obviously you don't want your employers thinking that you're a liar, but obviously everybody has told a lie. So, I have never told a lie. If you don't put false, you're basically lying, because everybody's fucking lied. Exactly. So you got to be careful, like, going through it. You have to make sure that, you know, you don't want to seem like, you know, you're batshit crazy, but you also don't want you don't want them thinking that you're trying to make yourself sound better than you are. So you just answer honestly, man. Questions like, have you ever been drunk before? Or, I have been drunk. True. Who hasn't been drunk? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, between all these different steps that I'm saying, like, you have to take a medical, you have to do that, you have to do the skills assessment, you have to do the personality test, you have to do, like, what else? I forget. There's a whole bunch of shit that you have to do. And between each of these steps, why am I going in the cantina? It's like a 3-month wait between each step. So it gets really annoying. And that's why I'm going in there, because I'm not in a group anymore, and I need to be grouped to get the good missions. So it's a lot of waiting. Actually, I wonder if I could get in trouble for telling you guys what some of those questions on there were. Please don't fire me. I just got certified. Thank you. Yeah, these missions are all way too strong. Oh, I'm in the group with the ATST. Derp. I should have joined the other group. Let's try seething bowls. I don't know how hard they are. Do they let you know if you're advancing or just keep you in the dark and tell you to keep an eye on your email? Yeah, no, they don't tell you shit. You go, you take the test, you wait 3 months to find out if you made it to the next phase or not. Meanwhile, you're stuck working your shitty job because you don't know at any time they could tell you that you're, no longer accepted or whatever. Did I sign an NDA? I don't think so. I don't actually remember. These things can't possibly disease. They're not even aggressive. When they hand me the pink slip on Tuesday, dude, I don't think so. Oh my god, they disease. You bastards. What is it? Please be like quickness or like strength. Please be strength. Constitution. It's not bad, but I'd rather it have been strength or quickness. Should probably train riflemen soon. I'm not sure what my max XP is. It's probably 900k, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Oh crap, I got a mind poison or mind disease now too? That's no bueno. Did I miss a sub alert?
The Force will be with you, always.
There, I'll replay it. 30 minutes ago, The Teach subscribed. Thanks, The Teach. I don't know why that alert didn't go off. Oh shit, and now I'm not paying attention. I'm just gonna AoE these guys. Okay, note to self. Don't do seething bowl missions in the future. I love how fast the sky clears up after a rainstorm. It's like beautiful sky. Disable weather effects while streaming? Blasphemy. Why would you want to do that? I love it when it rains so hard you can't see 5 feet in front of you. Come on, kitty. Aggro in this whole group when they blind's probably not the best idea. I thought I'd be able to AoE them down, but looks like they're overpowering me. Abort! Abort! Get on the bike! Go! Go! Halloween around the corner? Am I wearing a costume to the office? You mean to the tower? Definitely don't work at an office. I actually don't know what their policy on that is. Probably not. I haven't dressed up for Halloween in forever, man. Pretty sure when I turned 17 that shit stopped. Rapunzel in the tower. I get it. That's clever. I should cover myself in grape jelly and say that I'm a radar jammer. Ba-doom. Terrible jokes tonight, folks. Terrible jokes. Oh yeah, they did do that in Spaceballs. Our radar's been jammed, sir. Let me look something up. So dumb. I was trying to come up with something witty, but there's nothing witty here. It's just all dumb. Nah, forget it. Hey, Nautilus. Nice to finally catch one of your streams. Yeah, I've been trying to stream a little bit more often because I'm trying to finish up this character. But, yeah, I don't usually stream on... What's today? Sunday? Sundays. Just about 95,000 creature handler XP. Crap. It's a lot of quinkers. Come on, finish him. Finish him. No, Zaza! Why? was actually good. I revived Zaza, and right as the Quenker died, and she still got XP. So I'm gonna actually just let her heal. I'm not gonna tell her to attack until this guy's almost dead. Good, she's recovering health in the meantime. Okay, now we'll have her attack. Let's do the same thing with this one. Oh, shit. Forgot to tell the pet to attack. Damn it! Alright. So used to doing that first. Yeah, she's got enough health now. Yeah, I trained Empathy 2 and Empathy 3. We're on Empathy 4 now. Yeah, I don't like doing the guard thing. I did try that once. But then if I have a swarm of creatures attacking me, it's hard to tell which one the pet is attacking. So I'd rather just manually tell the pet which one to go after. That way I know that she gets a hit in on each target. Actually, here, this is the one where you get guard, is creature training too. But all of the pets that I'm using were given to me anyway. So they all have all the crap taught to them already. I have Pistolier, Marksman. Oh wait, here we go. No. Merchant, Medic, Doctor. Where's your Rifleman trainers, bro? We got no Riflemans. Jeez, we need to heal. We have enough to train both Concealment 2 and 3 right now. Nice. Alright, we gotta go get rifleman training. We're gonna hold off on the creature handler training, though we have enough for this and almost this, but I'd rather just save up for this. Let's see if we can get missions to the west, because the Vale has a rifleman trainer. Seething Bowl. Those are okay to go fight, right? They don't disease or anything. Oh crap, it's 10:30 already? Sheesh. Alright, we're gonna do these two missions and then I'm gonna call it a night.
Thanks, my young friend.
Ashto Cabinet. Thanks for the follow. I'm like, Ash Taco Bennett? What's an Ash Taco Bennett? I don't know, but it sounds delicious. Where do I live? I live in Pennsylvania. Used to live in New Jersey before I got the ATC job. I actually have not been back to New Jersey since I left for Academy in October. Shoot, did we passed the freaking trainers? Lived in Pittsburgh for college. Were you a Pitt guy or a Penn State guy? There we go, gentlemen. We only have 2 skills left for Master Rifleman. We're not going to get either of them tonight, but we'll probably get them tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Point Park University? Okay. Yeah, I guess that's fair. There are other colleges in Pittsburgh. You got the Art Institute, Carnegie Mellon. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Pittsburgh. Not, well, I spent a decent amount of time downtown, but not a whole lot. But my best friend Takora lives about a half hour outside the city, so I go there quite often. Small world, indeed. You want to hear a funny story about Small World? I think I might have told it on a previous stream, but one of my coworkers and I were just talking about gaming and stuff in general, and it came up that we each have YouTube channels. His is more like hardware and tech related, but we were talking about gaming and stuff, and we started talking about Discord, and he's like, oh, like, you know, or no, I forget what happened. I guess he asked me like what my channel name was, so I gave it to him and he looked it up, and he saw my emblem, my logo, right, like the composite helmet, and he goes, do you have a Discord server? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, I think I'm a member. So he pulls up his Discord app on his phone. Sure enough, he was already a member of my Discord server before he knew that I worked there. And I think that is hilarious. I think somebody guessed it, actually, the next thing that I have planned. It might have been you. I'd have to look. I think it was in a YouTube comment, or it might have been in stream chat previously. But somebody pretty much guessed what it is. I didn't confirm or deny it. I'll look in a second. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, it was you, and I did respond to it, but I didn't tell you whether or not you were right. But yeah, you're pretty much right. I guess I shouldn't say that now. People can go look it up, but whatever. And I mean, it's not even really something that you couldn't already do on your own, but I think having somebody organize a bunch of people all doing it together is probably the best way to do it. Just because there will be interdependencies that would be really hard to do on your own. Yep, and since we can't get the server to actually restart, it's okay. There are things that we can do about that. How's the XP on the Quankers? Very good, actually. Getting like 944 creature handler per kill. Just under 5,000 rifle per kill. And they don't take that long to kill. When they blind me, though, that really sucks, because then I just keep missing. But overall, it's not that bad. Yeah, Tasha, I agree. That initial sense of like being in an unknown world and being able to go anywhere and do anything and not knowing what you're gonna find, it's really hard to get that feeling back. And we definitely won't be able to recreate that feeling, that like sense of wonderment with the little idea that I have. But it's definitely going to make things unique and different and challenging. Because right now, Galaxies it's a grind, but it's pretty much easy mode, right? Like, my armor almost broke earlier today, right? When I first started streaming, my chest and my bicep were pretty low on condition. My helmet's kind of less than half condition now. So what happened? Oh, I went to a South Isley Mall, which is, right outside Mos Eisley. And what did I do? Well, I bought a whole composite mini suit for about 30,000 credits, which is, 15 minutes of grinding, if that. If that, right? Especially if I was on like my Terras Kasi. That's 2 missions, I can knock that out in about 5 minutes. Right? Galaxies has become easy mode. However, there are things we can do about that. You're right. It would be way easy to just make a new character and go and buy 90% kinetic composite armor right off the bat, wouldn't it? That would make it pretty easy. That's okay though. There are still things we can do to make it more hard, or more hard. Shit, I'm getting tired. More challenging. Alright, we gotta stop talking about this because people are getting a little closer to my idea now. Let the cat out of the bag early. We're almost there, guys. We're more than halfway through Creature Handler. No, you guys are good. I'm glad people are excited about it because I'm really excited about it. I just don't want to abandon this tune because I know once I start this, it's the only thing that I'm going to be streaming. So I want to finish this tune before we start. That way I don't have to look back. Leaving the swoop out. Yeah, the Quankers don't seem to do much. They don't do AoE. We might get close to Creature Empathy 4. Maybe? We need about 21,000 more XP. We're getting 944 a kill. It's gonna be close. I think we'll be a little short. Eucalyptus. Roy Cop, check Twitch chat, whispers, whatever that is. Yeah, I was definitely having a lot of fun with Creature Handler when I first became one. It's kind of lost its, you know, excitement a little bit. I'm definitely looking forward to getting like Rancors and Chemos and stuff. But that first day where I got like my first pet and was running around watching the pet like kill other things was a blast. Yeah, we're going to be way lower than I thought. We're going to be about 10,000 XP short. crap. Music we've been listening to this current session, by the way, is from the Lord of the Rings Online soundtrack, for those that are curious. Was my favorite build combo from a fun POV? Did a couple of different combos. In live, I did Terraskasi Swordsman, and that was pretty fun. I mean, my main on Basilisk Mobius is a Terraskasi Master Doctor. And I like that because you really can't deal a whole lot of damage, but you are damn near impossible to kill. Rifleman Combat Medic is also a great combo. Yep, Bounty Hunter's fun. I did like Bounty Hunter Pistolier. Yeah, just as I thought. We're about... How come... Oh, yeah, right. We're about 11,500 XP short. Yeah, Bounty Pistolier is definitely not the way to go for PvP bounty hunting. I've never done PvP bounty hunting before, but I hear that is not the way to go. Alright. It is time to wrap things up. We're doing pretty darn good though. Rifleman, we'll have Rifleman mastered tomorrow. Creature Handler, we'll definitely get Creature Empathy 4. Maybe like 1 or 2 other skills. I'm just thinking, we did all of this and pretty much all of this today. So if that's 1 day's worth, that's 1, 2, 3 more days worth of grinding. We should be done. So I'd say probably by next weekend we'll be done. Oh, you know what I just realized though? I don't think I'm gonna be... I don't think I'm gonna be able to do any bonus streams next week. I should still be streaming next Monday. Like, I'm definitely streaming tomorrow. But I think tomorrow might be my last stream until the following Monday. We'll see. It's gonna depend on what's going on. But I've got to call it a night for now. I'm pretty tired. I'm just gonna leave him sit here so he can heal his wounds. He's got a lot of disease wounds left to cure off. So, alright everyone. Again, thanks for hanging out. I will be here tomorrow afternoon, probably around 1 p.m. Eastern time, maybe a little later. But tune in, I should be here with Phenodin. Alright. Have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.